How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another unboxing video at Battlegrounds Game Center. I'm Patrick, and today we're going to be looking at ARCS, a new game from Leader Games. They are best known for Root and Ahoy, and they're like asymmetric competitive style of games. We recently got this giant bundle in from Kickstarter. We have a few bundles available, but I wanted to go ahead and show you everything that comes inside this, from the base game to the expansions to all the miniatures and everything. So this is a nice big Kickstarter. So yeah, let's go ahead and start it off with the main game, which looking at this, you'd think, oh, it's probably this box here. In fact, it is this one, the smaller one. This is just an expansion, but we will get to that very shortly. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this open. This is ARCS, Conflict and Collapse in the Reach. So obviously it's a space style type of game. They've done a lot of different themes. The last one was pirates, which was really cool, for Ahoy. So this one looks cool as well. Very nice colorful rulebook. They always have really good productions, so nothing different here. Battling with ships and everything. And you got an index in the back. So playing a chapter. So I do believe this one has more of like a campaign feel to it, and that's where that big box comes in as well. But it shows you how playing chapters work. Here's your summary. So everybody has a nice little summary sheet here, which is always helpful and useful. Instead of just like one on the book or something like that, they have these little pamphlets. You got your token sheets for the different like resources and everything. So yeah, all the different factions. Nice token sheets. That's a cool one. So there's 4 token sheets in total. You got your board here. Oh, nice little protection. So get our board. This is a pretty big board. All right. So see if you can kind of see it a little bit better here. But yeah, nice wide board. Got a lot of different things on it, different planets, so ways of scoring, and awesome. Score track down here. Very nice board. We've got, these look like player boards with the different colors, so yellow, red, blue, and gray, or white. And then we've got our dice, which are nice engraved dice with the different colors. I don't know too much about the game. But I thought it looked really cool, so very, very nice chunky engraved colored dice for the different players. Ooh, this is nice. I'm assuming this is like a first player marker. Nice shiny meeple. Very cool. And then there's another shiny piece in there and some cubes. Got all the different player pieces, which are ships. They all look the same, but different colors. Very cool. And then looks like little people. Again, all the same shapes, but different colors. So, yeah, we got red, yellow, blue, white. Very nice. And then we have the miniatures as a box itself, so you clearly can play with either the meeples, or if you get the miniatures, you'll have those. So we got some cards here. All right, looks like different types, maybe different types of players, like Upstart, Fuel Drinker. The art, of course, is always very nice in these games. This one is very reminiscent of Root, Ahoy, Fort. Like, the art is always really good. Let's see, we got some cards here. I like the backing of these people. Let's see here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So shows you different player counts there, 2 players, 3 players, probably setups for the board. So there's variable setups in the game. So it's always going to be playing different, which is always good to see. And if you're watching this, you probably already know a lot about the game. You just wanted to see what's inside it. Again, I have not really dived too much into how it plays, but it looked awesome, so I like the alien artwork here. Very cool. Whale in space. Nice. So yeah, there's a lot of cool pieces of art, galactic rifles, like all the ships. It's got a really cool style. There's like different types of species, like animal type species or just completely alien. Very nice. So cool. So that is all the cards and everything, all the pieces, tokens. It has baggies in there with it. So that is all the base game stuff. So I will go ahead and get this put away, and then we'll move onto the expansion. So it's not often you see an expansion bigger than the base game. So this is pretty cool. This, I believe, adds a lot more campaign stuff to the game. And it even works as like a big box to hold everything. So you've got different token trays there. Got some protection. Let's see here. You got the rule book, which is another beefy rule book. So there's a lot to this game. So if you were looking for a nice big game to be playing for years, this might be your next one. Other rules, so to add, so this probably just applies to that pamphlet from the base game, so just kind of add these. You got new player boards here, lots of them. More token trays, ooh, a bunch of token trays for the different players. So yeah, so this is why it's so big, is because it's also a big box for the game as well as an expansion. Ooh, we got campaign log sheets here. More cards, which we'll get to. More token trays. What are these? Oh, this is interesting. It's like a fold out to put cards. Okay. That's really cool. You must have to keep track of cards throughout the campaign, so that's one way to do it probably. Very cool. And then they just fold up and go right back into this token tray. We've got all our tokens here. So kind of go through the sheets here, see what comes on them. So these look like probably these correspond to those cards from the base game, I believe, or they're new ones. So maybe they're like player powers or something like that. There's a lot of them. 7 token sheets in total, different chapters here. A lot of tokens in this game. It's a lot, but these games typically are pretty modular too, so maybe you don't use everything. Tons of baggies. Wow, that was a lot of baggies. New pieces. So we've got some new player pieces, look like some kind of fort or maybe giant ship. And then we got purple, which is either a new player color or it's maybe some kind of enemy AI, I'm not sure. I was seeing stuff saying blight in the rulebook, so maybe these were like blight ships. So, very cool. We got some new dice, some new black dice. And then tons of cards. Now, considering this is a campaign game, I'm not gonna open these because they probably have an order of how you open them. So, and like the different chapters and whatnot. So we're not gonna dive into those cards. I'm probably not gonna open these either because I feel like a lot of this is probably spoilery. Maybe it's like a legacy version of the game. So I don't wanna spoil too much that's in it, but you gotta get an idea of what everything looks like. So let's go ahead and put it all away, and then we'll move on to the miniatures and the little card pack. Okay, so the last 2 expansions I have are the miniatures pack and the leaders and lore pack. So these are smaller expansions. So let's go ahead and open the cards first. We'll save the miniatures for last because I'm betting they're really cool looking. So this is just a simple card pack that comes with, looks like maybe new player characters or leaders. So you got a bunch of different ones here. Again, the art is, of course, awesome. Very cool. And then lore pack, maybe. So that's what these cards are lore cards. So yeah, maybe they're like events or something like that. But kind of take a look at what's in here. All the artwork is different. I haven't seen any duplicates, so that's awesome. But yeah, that's what comes in the leaders and lore pack. Very little small card pack, but some variation to your game. And then we have the miniatures pack, which is going to replace all the meeples in the game. So let's go ahead and get this open. Oh, okay. So it has the expansion stuff too. This is cool. All right. So they're not just miniatures. They actually have like a wash to them. So they have, you can see details. So let's look at a white one actually. So it's like a little gray, like non-oil type wash. Very cool. You got the purple ships here, which of course I'm always excited to see. These ones are cool. A little bit bigger. Not by much, but they're probably some kind of enemy faction. Okay, then we've got the people. So yeah, these look awesome. And actually, hold on, let me see. Let's do a red one. You can kind of see there's like their eyes. They're just like little people, like a little backpacks. Very cool. And then lastly, from the expansion is the giant fortress looking thing. It's very cool and a little bright here. Let's do a blue one. Very cool. Yeah, these are well worth it. If anything, I would just pick these up in the base game. But the big box expansion is nice because obviously you can use it as you don't need all the boxes. You can just put everything in there and you're good. All right, well that is everything that comes in ARCS, the new game by Leader Games. This is really cool. I love space themes, and having them do a space theme seems really cool. This one doesn't seem as like asymmetrical as some of the others. Maybe it is. Seems like very 4X type space game, which is really cool, but with like a campaign and everything if you get the big box expansion. So if you're interested in this, you can check out our eBay, which I'll have a link down below to see if we have any left. They are going kind of quick, so I can't guarantee we'll have any left after this video is posted, but we do have some of the, we do have like the expansion, the base game in store as well. So if you're interested in this, you can always stop in and pick it up. But if you like this video and want to see more like it, go ahead and like and subscribe at the bottom of the screen below. We really appreciate the views and all the new subscribers we're getting. And if you want to learn more about Battlegrounds Game Center, you can always check out our website. We're actually planning on moving soon. We're going to have a brand new space. We'll be doing a lot more videos, showing off a lot more. So we're really excited for that, and we can't wait to show it all to you as we get closer. But thank you again. I'm Patrick at Battlegrounds Game Center, and until next time, see you later.